Now we discuss temperature measurement scale. Here we have three types of scale. Number one, Celsius scale. Of temperature, of measurement of temperature. Number two, Fahrenheit scale. Of temperature, measurement of temperature. There is Fahrenheit scale of temperature, measurement temperature. Fahrenheit scale of measurement of temperature. And here only three are taken. And Kelvin scale of measurement of temperature. Now we discuss separately and then we find the relation of reading in temperature. Now what is thermometer? Thermometer is a device by which we measure temperature. The Celsius scale of temperature, number one, Celsius scale of temperature, Fahrenheit scale of temperature, and Kelvin scale of temperature. There is Celsius scale of measurement of temperature, Fahrenheit scale of measurement of temperature, and Kelvin scale of measurement of temperature. Now, temperature, thermometer. What is thermometer? Temperature measuring device. It is a device for measuring for measuring temperature of a body or surroundings, obviously. That is, it is a device for measuring temperature of a body or surroundings. Now, we discuss Celsius scale of temperature in a very lucid way. Here, Celsius scale of temperature. This is the Celsius scale of temperature. That is thermometer. Celsius is calibrated in Celsius degree. A glass tube having a fine bore in this. Here we shown the temperature, the mercury level in a red color. This is called the bulb. This is the bulb of the thermometer. Bulb of the thermometer. Here, lower fixed point and upper fixed point are two terms used here. Lower fixed point, that is lower fixed point. lower fixed point. It is taken as the temperature of pure melting ice. That is melting point of pure ice. Or more correctly, the temperature of ice and water in thermal equilibrium. This is 0 degree is taken here. That is 0 degree Celsius. Here write to 0 degree Celsius. See, the lower fixed point will be 0 degree Celsius. Now, upper fixed point at the board. This is the upper fixed point. Upper fixed point. This point is the temperature of pure steam. That is at standard pressure, at which the steam is obtained, steam temperature. This is 100 degrees Celsius is taken in the case of Celsius scale, 100 degrees Celsius. Now, the scale is calibrated into equal 100 divisions. Each division is called 1 degree. Here 100. We divide it into 100 equal parts in between them. That is 100 degree total. This is 100 degree Celsius. It is called the fundamental interval. That is the upper fixed point and lower fixed point difference. The difference between upper fixed point and lower fixed point is called fundamental interval. Fundamental interval. Fundamental interval. Now, we see the Fahrenheit scale. This is Celsius scale. Celsius scale. Normally it is called centigrade scale, but it is omitted officially because centigrade in 1948 first, because centigrade is equal to percent of grade. What is grade? Grade is a unit of angle, unit of measurement of angle in European country. So Celsius scale is, Celsius term is adopted, not centigrade. Remember it. Celsius scale, upper fixed point, lower fixed point. Upper fixed point 100 degrees Celsius and lower fixed point is 0 degrees Celsius. Now Fahrenheit scale. Fahrenheit scale of temperature. Here we show here, remember the bulb, glass bulb. It is a glass made of glass, thin glass, in which all air is exhausted, approximately exhausted, and the bulb is cylindrical, not spherical, because cylindrical is a larger surface area than for the same volume of spherical surface. This is Fahrenheit scale. Here we show this is the bore of the fine bore in which mercury is taken in the bulb. This is called bulb. What is called? This is bulb. This is called bulb. And mercury. Here mercury is taken as thermometric substance. This is called bulb of the thermometer. This is called bulb of the thermometer. Glass, cylindrical glass made up of glass. Now, in the case of Fahrenheit scale, the lower fixed point, here the lower fixed point, this lower fixed point is taken as 32 degree Fahrenheit, 32 degree Fahrenheit, and upper fixed point, that is here, upper fixed point is taken at 212 degree Fahrenheit. Now, in between 212 and 32, we calibrated the scale of temperature, Fahrenheit scale of temperature, into 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts. Each part represents 1 degree Fahrenheit. 212 minus 32 equal to 180 degree Fahrenheit. At degree Fahrenheit, hence the difference is 180 degree Fahrenheit. Hence, we see obviously that the divisions in the Fahrenheit scale is larger than that in the Celsius scale. Hence, 1 degree difference in Celsius scale is greater than 1 degree difference in Fahrenheit scale when we measure temperature. Now, what is the relation between Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale? We see that here fundamental interval is 180 degree. What is the difference between Celsius? What is the relation between Celsius and Fahrenheit scale? We write it in this way, that let us consider a temperature measurement. C is in the case of Celsius scale, and the same temperature will be Fahrenheit in the Fahrenheit scale. We write the relation by using this formula C, that is reading of temperature in Celsius scale, minus lower fixed point, divided by fundamental interval, that is upper fixed point minus lower fixed point, that is upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Equal to, we write this in this way. Fahrenheit scale, temperature in Fahrenheit scale, the same temperature in Fahrenheit scale, minus lower fixed point by, this is called a fundamental interval, F, fundamental interval Fi. We write this as Fi, fundamental interval, that is, this is same, upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. We write it in the, symbolized it, so that we can write in this line. Now, what is the lower fixed point in the case of Celsius scale? We write it in this way. That means we have, after this equation, we have, that means C minus 0 degree obviously, 0 by 100 minus 0, that is fundamental interval, that is upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. We omitted here the degree sign. equal to F minus of lower fixed point 32 divided by 212 minus 32, that is fundamental interval. We have C by 100 equal to F minus 32 by 180 by 180. Now, if we take in a simple equation, we cross this 100, 0 of 100 and 0 of 18, then ultimately we have C upon 5, C by 5 equal to F minus 32 by 9, A minus 32 by 9. C by 5 equal to A minus 32 by 9. Hence, we write here C, how many Celsius degree and how many Fahrenheit degree. This is an important equation we used frequently. Therefore, we write C, only C, as 5 by 9, 5 upon 9, 5 by 9 into F minus 32. And we write F, and we write F as M minus 32, 9 by 5. Here equal to 9 upon 5, 9 divided by 5 into C plus 32. Hence, we obtain C in Celsius scale. If we convert Celsius scale into Fahrenheit scale, we use this equation, and if we convert Fahrenheit temperature scale to Celsius scale temperature, we use this equation. Now, in Kelvin scale of temperature, in Kelvin of scale of temperature, the divisions are same as Celsius scale, and its fundamental intervals must be equal. Hence, each degree Celsius difference is each degree Kelvin temperature difference. What is the relation between Celsius and Kelvin scale of temperature? This relation, remember here, T equal to small t plus 273, more correctly 273.15. Capital T, temperature in Kelvin scale. T, temperature in Celsius scale. Temperature in Celsius scale. Capital T equal to T plus 273. If that is 0 degree Celsius equal to 0 degree Celsius equal to 273 degree Kelvin, because T plus 0, T plus 273, 0 plus 273. Similarly, 273 degree Celsius Kelvin means T equal to how many T? T equal to 0 degree Celsius. Minus 273 degree, 0 degree, what is 0 degree Kelvin? 0 degree Kelvin equal to minus 273 degree Celsius. T plus 273 equal to 0. Small t equal to minus 273. This temperature, that is minus 273 degree Celsius, is called 0 degree Kelvin. 0 Kelvin. This is the temperature at which this is the lowest temperature conceivable in the universe. This is the lowest temperature conceivable in the universe. All gaseous substance, if possible, volume, pressure, molecular motion, all ceases to act. Hence, this is called absolute zero of temperature. Minus 273 degrees Celsius is called the absolute zero of temperature. And Kelvin scale of temperature is obtained from this conception. That is, Kelvin scale of temperature is that scale measuring temperature in which minus 273 degree Celsius is taken as 0 degree, that is 0 degree Kelvin, and each degree is measured as the same degree in Celsius scale. Now, in the next class, we solve some problems, and here we have also thermometers, different thermometers, and why mercury is used in case of thermometer. Mercury is used as a thermometric liquid in thermometer because it is a good conductor of heat. So heat is taken from the experimental body quickly. It is a lower specific heat, hence it takes small amount of heat to increase, to change the temperature. So experimental body, temperature of the experimental body does not change appreciably. Mercury is used as a thermometric liquid because its melting point is minus 39 degrees Celsius and boiling point is 357 degrees Celsius. 357 degrees Celsius. It is obvious that a fairly large range of temperature can be measured with the help of mercury thermometer. That is, mercury is taken as a thermometric liquid, and also mercury, pure mercury, is obtained easily. And again, pure mercury does not weight glass. Glass bulb is taken in the thermometer. It does not weight glass, and hence it is not stick on the surface of glass. Hence reading is taken precisely and quickly. It is opaque and shiny, hence it is visible from outside within the bore of the thermometer. Again, we have some disadvantage also, that is, it does not measure the temperature below minus 39 degrees Celsius because in that case mercury becomes solid, and above 357 degrees Celsius because then the mercury becomes vaporized, that is, its gaseous condition occurs. Now, we have discussed in the later session, lectures, that the two types of thermometer are used in our daily life. One, laboratory thermometer, whose range is minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius, minus 10 degrees Celsius to plus, that is 110 degrees Celsius. And clinical thermometer is used for the measurement of human body temperature, and it is calibrated, that is from minus 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, 35 plus 7, that is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, 35 to 42 degrees Celsius, because average temperature of human body is generally 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. 98.6 degree Fahrenheit or 37 degree Celsius. And here in the case of clinical thermometer, some precautions is used, and in the case of laboratory thermometer, also some precautions are used when we use them. A constriction or kink is there in the clinical thermometer because it prevents to falling the mercury level towards its bulb after just taken out from the tongue or any other portions of a human body. Hence, we take the reading clearly and precisely. Now, in next lectures, we discuss them